Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. Once again, we are playing Blood on the Clocktower, except tonight is something a little bit special. This is Spilling Tea by Seb, who you can see in the top left corner, who's running a game for the first time with the help of Alan. But this script was picked as one of the winners, or shortlisted or something, for the Clocktower Con 2025 script competition. We have played a whole bunch of other scripts that were submissions for this competition. Now, this is the first time we're playing this one. And it was picked as one of the winners. I think they picked 10 or 15 to be a shortlist, and then they're going to narrow it down to find a winner. So we wanted an opportunity to come and play it because obviously someone from our group had made a script. And unfortunately, I am the recluse, a not exciting character compared to some of the other cool stuff going on. However, it is a 10-player game, and for me to be in play means there must be a godfather. So I at least enter with some information. That's kind of it, I guess. The script competition required 6 specific characters, which was washerwoman, king, mathematician, moonchild, evil twin, Yagababble. Some things which work good, some things which do not. I'm curious to see. This is a little bit more Bad Moon Risey, I guess, than some of the other versions that we had played. It's got the DA, the Leech, the Tea Lady, Pacifist. We could be dealing with a Wizard Wish here. That would be a bit chaotic. And we're expecting 2 minions, so I know it's a godfather. And what? If we hear of a twin, that's all minions solved. Could be a DA, which is really secret, or a wizard, which is really detrimental. I'm leaning away from it being a wizard. I think my plan is to claim something that will try and get me killed at night. Being executed is bad. Well, actually, what are the odds that there's extra deaths? I could confirm that it's a godfather. We could have a double Yagababble hit, I guess. Tough. Tough one. I think I definitely let the harlot activate on me, because me dying at night is not a problem. Even if they get junk info, me volunteering tells the story. And then what else have we got? We've got a couple of info characters. Hopefully not Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter might be a bit rough at this play count, especially with the extra outsider, because then that is 5 out of 10 players that do not, like at minimum, do not have information to contribute to the town, which is a bit rough. We don't see any fabled, so that means there is none, which is interesting. And then what else have we got? We don't have that much poisoning or drunkenness. We cannot have a puzzle master because I'm the only outsider. No, wait. Oh, is it racked up for 9 or is it racked up for 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this fucking tool needs to be adjusted so it's like actually tells me if it's a travel account or not. So it is 9 and there's 2 by default. That's slightly more of a problem. It means it might not be a godfather and there might in fact be a puzzle master. Crap. Crap. That's trouble. That's a little bit of trouble. I think it means that I need to play more reservedly.
Good morning, everybody. So, welcome to T-Town. a town bustling with chatty Cathys and babbling Bobbies. You awake to see your rumor tellers, me and Ellen, dead out like a light.
Oh,
We have
God.
one last rumor to impart to you all. A demon has killed us and will not stop until the town is dead silent.
Are
Feel
you,
free to chat and find the demon. Good
are you
luck.
sure it was a
Um,
demon?
I'm in the
Yo,
Keith, buddy. How you doing?
I am. I really am.
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. I think. Is it good to hear?
Who fucking knows these days, my guy? Um, I would like it very much if you slept with me tonight.
Happy to. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'll just pick you tonight then.
If you find somebody else that you think is a better hit or whatever, I don't care. I'm not in any hurry. But I think you hitting me at some point would be helpful.
Yeah. It's early game, so I don't really know. I kind of want to try to use my ability to verify like other claims. Like when I talk to people, they'll give me like a 2 or 3. But if I'm thinking that it's sus, then that's what I'll try and do.
In what will normally happen is if they're not giving you a hard claim, they're unlikely to agree to activate on the harlot. So if you have
Ah.
nights where you don't activate, it's kind of worse.
Yeah, but I'll pretty much be straight up with them. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm picking you. If I don't get anything, you're immediately sus." And then I'll wait for them
So
to frickin' be
robbery.
like, "I want to exile the harlot," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's very sus."
Yeah.
Do
So
you want to give me a
robbery.
claim?
No, because I want to hear
Okay,
what you
fair enough.
see first and then confirm.
Cool.
Alan is
Yeah, okay.
laughing because he knows I'm a fucking 1 million IQ gigabrain.
What?
That's
What
not
does that
ominous
even
at
mean?
all. Not ominous at all.
Are you like an evil or something?
No,
What?
I just have information that I don't want to give away.
I'm trying to think what on earth you could use. Yeah, because there's nothing that brings me into the evil side unless you're a wizard.
Nah,
A wizard could bring me into the evil
I
side.
could if I was a wizard, but alas, I am not. Yeah, as a wizard, I would just ask for you to leave the game. That would be way funnier.
What?
Just wizard wish that Charles is asked to leave.
And he's like, okay, but Charles's alignment. No, wait, no, but Charles's alignment has to win if you're a
Yeah, or
wizard.
something. You know, some
Yeah.
goofy cost. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll leave you to it.
All right. Good luck.
Wow, not today.
Yo, surely
Hello.
you know something helpful.
I know my role, which
Is
might be
that
helpful to
helpful?
you.
Okay.
Might be.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Are you willing to hard claim for a hard claim?
Yes.
Wonderful. Are you willing to go first?
I'm the recluse. I'm only going to tell you because I have shenanigans planned.
Okay.
Additionally, Charles, the harlot, is going to check me tonight.
Couldn't you just register as anything? Isn't
Yeah.
that entirely useless?
Yeah, but I might die. And on the odds that it's a Godfather game, me dying at night to the harlot is way better than me being executed during the day.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, I am the king.
Huge.
A role I have not been before, which is exciting.
A role that has yet to receive information in the 5 games we've played it.
Maybe today's the day.
Yagababble game
We shall see.
confirmed. Yeah, interesting.
All right. Very good.
Have you heard from a choir boy?
Negative.
I'm happy for you to heavily imply that I am a choir boy at any given convenience.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah. Hopefully
Wonderful.
that'll help. I don't know.
Get you killed.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I want to die at night. That's the plan.
All right.
That's the plan. Alright, well, good luck, I guess. Good lord. I can't believe I just learned so many things about you, Amelia.
Yeah, I was very forthcoming.
You were so forthcoming, you were fifth coming.
I want to talk to someone specific.
I guess the rest of us aren't cool enough for you, Amelia.
Nah. It's that last 15 seconds gong chat panic.
I'm sorry, Weedy. I'm trying to get someone specific.
Oh no, I see how it is.
Well, I have failed. Damn it.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't have told you anything useful in 12 seconds.
Sorry, Amelia. I got distracted by Rolo here, who didn't let me leave.
That is all good.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's shenanigan, and then we'll start noms in a minute.
May?
Is it me?
Yep.
Okay, I start to talk, and I would like to gossip. Justin is evil.
Cool. Heard. Rollo.
I would like to gossip that there is a wizard in play and they have not used their wish.
Heard. Josh.
I would like to gossip that Seb had a sandwich for lunch today.
Ooh, heard. Triple death. Justin.
I would like to gossip that Weedy will survive if executed today.
Heard.
I would like to claim amnesiac, point to Justin and say cat.
Heard. And Rick.
I would like to gossip that Keith is the tea lady.
Heard. Anyone else? I will open nominations if you wish. Feel free to just chat as well.
Chit chat, chit chat. Nice weather we're having.
Is it?
Any weather above 20 degrees is not nice to me.
What?
I don't suppose there's been any evil twin claims going around for our one minion?
Nope.
Oh yeah, Roller's my evil twin.
Oh yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know.
The
Josh.
play count thing on the bottom right saying 10 had me thinking that we had no outsiders and 2 minions for
Same.
like the first 6 minutes of the game.
Nope. Two.
Yeah. So, no evil
Sorry,
twin.
That's probably my fault.
The rest could be likely. Yeah, Charles, if you'd just shown up on time.
Sorry.
We even started 20 minutes late. You had so much time to get here.
I'd like to nom someone, Seb.
All right. Who would you like to nominate?
Justin.
Rick
Has been.
nominates Justin. What's your offense?
Well, I heard Keith was the tea lady, so I'd like to see if Justin's alive. Then we'll try Amelia.
What would you like to say in defense, Justin?
I'm the artist, and I asked if there's a tea lady in this game and received a no. So
Alright.
you're about to execute a good player.
But you're a spent artist, so it's not the worst option.
Oh, well said, Josh.
So
I'll start the countdown now. It takes 5 votes to put Justin up for execution. Starting now.
One of these days, Justin is going to be the goblin, and we are all going to lose so fast.
Oh, that's going to be good. That'll be good. I want that
or the
day.
boom dandy, which is even worse.
6 votes is enough. Justin up for execution.
I think I voted on that.
The whole evil team.
Nah, the way.
All 6 players.
All
Yeah,
of the evil team.
All 6 legions voted.
Any other nominations?
Justin, did you talk to Rick today?
Yes.
He told me a different story from the artist, but I can't tell you. It's a secret.
It's alright. The Undertaker / Cannibal will be able to ratify.
Final call for nominations. Day ending in 10.
Is there a town cry in town?
Could
Oh,
be.
there is one on the script.
Who's on the script? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess
I'll
Rollo will
nominate-
nominate Rollo.
Rollo has nominated Rollo. Why would you like to kill yourself?
I don't especially, but if we're gonna, I'm happy to kill Justin, but we should have at least 2 noms.
Would anyone like to come to Rollo's defense? No? Alright, I'm gonna start the countdown now. 6 votes to tie and 7 to execute. Starting now.
My defense for Rollo is he's the boom daddy, so don't vote for him.
Oh shit, hang on.
Rollo is safe. Any other noms?
I will join the town cry check. I'll nominate myself.
Amelia nominates Amelia. Any other words?
Not a minion. Could be the demon, but not a minion.
Yep.
Alright, starting countdown now.
It would be really funny if we lift onto Amelia.
I agree, actually. I kind of.
That's a word. It would be something.
But 4 votes is not enough.
I
Alright,
saw that, Amelia.
and in the day in 5, 2, 1. Alright, you've decided to execute Justin. And Justin does not die. Everyone go to sleep.
Keith's a tea lady.
Hell yeah, brother.
True.
Right,
And that also confirms Amelia is good. Let's go.
This was actually my wizard wish.
So not be executed one time.
I know. I just can't be executed.
If a wizard wished that, I would so be tempted to be like, all right, the day ends and you cannot execute Justin.
It was actually the first execution of every day. It did not work.
Huge. Any leads on Yagavabble phrases? Perhaps something town crier related?
Yeah, I nominate myself. Might be one of them.
It's the most curse fucking Yag phrase, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like it's really,
Yag
really hard
phrase.
to have a balanced Yag phrase.
Just
Is
don't
tea.
use a phrase that references how you play the game. I
Yeah.
don't think it's hard.
Just
feel
also a
like-
character where it's like some people just talk less. In
That's the
Clocktower.
hard part, yes.
Like
Mhm.
it's if someone naturally doesn't talk much in public and they get the Yag, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Try and pick something that's going to be easier for them to say. Or
Yeah.
communicate with your minions to give you more opportunities to talk by like getting you nominated or whatever. But good Yag phrases is stuff like, no, let's do this tomorrow. Like, I have a better nomination or something. Like actual common things that we say regularly rather than I am the goblin or actual things that are made to be said as part of the game being played.
Yeah, I've heard of a better nom is like a nice one.
Is a good one, yeah.
I feel like wizard speculation gets said every day and could be quite a good Yag phrase.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't reference any character by name, but I feel like talking about a wish would be okay. Because I think mentioning a wizard specifically is not good.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
think
like if
talking
it
about a wish
becomes
is a bit
really
more generic.
obvious,
Yeah.
it's not wizard. It could be hard.
Mm, yeah.
You could have a phrase that is
If there's an
about
evil twin or
wishes,
something.
and then like someone can just have an extended meme about wishing every day or something like that, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
is that a meme or is that a Yag phrase or are they a minion
Yeah.
pretending to have a Yag phrase?
Having something that you run like a bit while running gag does work really well as a Yag phrase. I gave Weedy the Yag phrase like and subscribe, and he managed to say it 7 times in one game without people being like, "Oh, that might be a Yagababble."
Although that was a script where like it was unclear what demon was in play because
Yeah.
it could have been any.
It could have been any
so-
demon. Yeah, it was.
I think if
extra fun, but-
Yagababble is on the script, people go like, "Why are you saying this? You've literally never said it in your life."
It's like, Weedy, why are you saying like and subscribe so many times? Are you on the take? Yeah. Hashtag ad. Type beat.
But also like and subscribe, everyone.
But also like and subscribe.
No.
Wow,
Thanks, I hate it.
You say that one more time tomorrow.
I don't know if Seb and Alan heard it, so I'd better just say it in the morning.
It will be a reverse Yag phrase where it gets you killed.
No, a Yagababble, but for resurrecting players when you say a secret phrase. And if the evil team says the secret phrase, you die.
That'd be an amazing amnesiac ability.
It's a fucking sick character idea. Because then you really want a phrase that's unlikely to be said. Because then the evil team has to go out of their way. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to a damsel guess, right? With the evil team, for a swipe at it.
The Yag phrase is
Kinda
Keith
outs.
is confirmed good.
Yeah, that's
We
shit
would
that's
never
never
say
getting
that.
said. There's like no kills for the first 5 nights, and it starts happening 2, 3, 4 at a time. Actually, peak sneaky Yagababble phrase, inner 3. Because we say inner 3 a lot, but towards the end of the game, it's much less likely to refer to somebody's claims having been inner 3. So it starts off kind of strong, and then towards the end of the game, it's like really hard to not be obvious about it.
You'd probably have to get your minions to like backtrack off claims, and you could nominate them and say, on the first day in a 3 they claimed these things,
Yeah.
but they've backed out of all of them, so I think they're evil or something like that.
Yeah. You just have to try and work it into every single one of your accusations. Because it could also be this person gave something in a 3, but I could have been like, yeah, I on day 1 claimed this thing in a 3 to this person. Kinda sneaky.
is quite a long night.
Hmm.
Feels like it. Is it wish?
We've been heavily sedated.
It's still not the longest Wizard Wish night that we have had in recent memory.
So the one playing chess.
Nah, we had a Teensville that went for an hour and a half last week.
Good morning, everyone. It was a lovely night, except for Josh, who has sadly died.
Me.
Briefly.
All right, feel free to chat. We'll give about 4 minutes.
Yo,
Okay, so I didn't pick you last night.
of course.
What are you?
The whole point is that I don't tell you and then you pick me so I can confirm.
You were confirmed tea lady.
I'm not the tea lady.
You're not the tea lady.
I'm not the tea lady. I don't know,
I know
what
who
that
the
was.
tea lady is.
I don't know what that was all about because Rick was like, Keith is the tea lady. I'm like, yes, this is fine. I am happy to play along. But they never talked to me about it.
Well,
so
now
I
is
have no
Amelia-
idea.
Okay, so I know Justin's good, and I know Rolo's good.
Yeah, because I assume, well, Rick is either the devil's advocate that's set up on Justin the demon.
No, Rick's the tea lady.
Yeah, or Rick is the tea lady. But I'm assuming you harlotted with him last night. That's why you know. Yeah, okay, good. Sick. I can cross off that fucking accursed DA.
Because I didn't pick you because you were kind of confirmed tea lady, but now Amelia's not necessarily good.
No. Amelia claimed king to me,
Interesting.
so I'm not really worried.
I could pick you tonight, but Town's doing quite well, so
You can do whatever
I
you
think-
like. You're in charge of all the buttons you press, Charles.
Well, yeah, but you're so sus to me now. Okay, goodbye.
I'm like, you can pick me. That was my plan all along. But if you have a
No,
better choice, make
I
good
want
choices.
you to tell me what you are, and then I don't have to pick you. Then I can pick
That
you someone
defeats
else.
the whole purpose of it.
Okay, yeah, goodbye. I'm not here to play games, okay, Keith? I'm here to play Blood on the Clocktower, which happens to be a game, but it's not.
I'm not here to play mini games. What the fuck?
Rick!
Charles.
Hello.
Hello. You're a zombie. Huh.
Yes. Not really. A little bit.
You only showed me zombie early on, so now I'm thinking you was the zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do a... Well, I thought you are the tea lady. Everybody said you are tea lady.
It's a
No?
secret. It's a secret. I'm covering for the real tea lady.
Okay. Okay, so what would you like to tell me? So you want to do a free for free, or you want to do two?
We can do a 3.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm either the mathematician who has received a 1 every single night,
Okay.
the artist who has not asked my question yet,
Okay.
or the moonchild.
Okay. I'm either the sailor, gossip, or the town crier.
Okay, interesting. I know that if you were the gossip, that your gossip was not
So
true.
Justin is good.
Because Justin is good. And also we didn't get an extra death last night, so
Yeah.
I
So
was
you probably
worried.
can trust Justin.
Yeah. I was worried it could have been Rick as the devil's advocate protecting Justin the demon, but you didn't get an extra kill, and we have somebody else who's verifying for Rick as well. So I
Okay.
trust Rick and Justin a lot,
Okay. Cool.
which
Okay.
is pretty good.
Okay. Good to know.
Have you heard from any other
Okay.
outsiders?
I got a lot of outsiders.
Okay, interesting.
I got at least it's like it's in the options at least 3.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering is how come we can get that many outsiders?
Yeah, we're supposed to have 2 by default.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't heard of any others. It's interesting.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Cool.
Ooh, double gong. Triple gongs, maybe.
No, I'm not getting gonged.
You're not getting gonged. Weedy's not coming back.
Sorry, Rolo.
Let's
Was
see.
it urgent?
Possibly. Depends on how noms go.
Okay, we'll find out.
Weedy's doing his wizard wish now. That's what it was.
I thought he was wishing yesterday.
All right, it's time for gossips and shenanigans. May.
Yay, I'm the first one again. I would like to gossip. The character King is not in place.
The king is not in play. Thank you. Rollo.
I would like to gossip that there is a puzzle master in play.
Puzzle master in play. Thank you. And Weedy.
I would like to claim amnesiac and say
Silence.
Silence.
Bird. And Josh.
I would like to claim amnesia and come back to life.
Sadly, you do not. Sorry. All right. Nominations are open. Or we
Don't
can
all talk at once.
is there any info going around? Just quietly. Any chef numbers? Any math numbers? Account crier info? Anything that anyone's sharing?
I've heard of a math one.
I've heard of a chef, but not the number.
Interesting. Can I
So a
ask
math one would mean someone's puzzle drunk?
I assume so, yeah.
Or would it been
Or
a
Booker
if Josh was
poisoned.
Booker poisoned? It's just a
Yeah.
storyteller question for Alan and Seb. Did the harlot join before a chef would have received information if there was a chef in play?
Yes, Charles joined in from the start of night 1, so would have been included.
I believe my ability would have triggered the math if I was picker picked.
Okay.
Charles has picked one person. Is that correct? For one night? Yeah. Okay.
Second call for nominations.
I'll nominate Justin. Excuse me?
He has nominated Justin. Misclick.
Oh my god!
I can't tell if this is like some weird wizard shit or not.
That'd be fun amnesiac kind of ability.
Alright. What is your offense?
Okay, with the lack of information going around, I am the artist. I asked my question, like literally just then, and I asked whether there is a devil's advocate or a leech in play. So basically, any reason for evil abilities that would prevent death upon execution. I learned a yes. Based on that, it might be worth investigating this. Town could decide.
Alright, Justin, your defense.
This is a waste because I'm just a leech.
Alright, 5 votes are enough.
You
to
heard it
put
here first.
Bleach
Well, that's one way of like
execution.
making me feel like I should have used a better question.
We should look for host candidates, guys.
Alright, Justin, who's the host?
If only there was some
Justin, tell us
artist that could ask who the host is.
Oh, okay.
6 votes are enough. Justin the leech up for execution.
Justin getting 12 votes in a 9-player game twice.
I guess I could also be puzzle drunk, but this is one way of testing that.
Any other nominations?
Wait, did you ask a question yesterday or today?
Just then,
Like,
okay. As we were getting brought back to town.
You might be puzzle drunk then.
Well, someone else said I should ask the question, so I diffuse responsibility to them.
My whole thing is frozen. Is anybody else having trouble?
Might just be Sydney internet.
Yeah, classic copper Australian experience.
Also, is there a town crier? Does someone want to? Should we get more town crier?
Yeah, I'm the town crier.
Okay, good.
Thanks for clearing that up.
I feel for you having to do
Yeah,
homework.
we should lift off the town crier, guys.
Final call for nominations going in 10.
That's how we know you're not the town crier, Justin, because a real town crier would want to die.
Do we go for this? Are we going to get any information from this?
All right, the day
Maybe
has
sort of
ended.
maybe.
We know he wasn't
Everyone
DA
has-
predicted.
You have decided to execute Justin again. And this time, Justin does not die again. Everyone go to sleep.
What did I tell you?
So it can't be devil's advocate protected.
Yeah, it's
Double
either
D.
it's either
Double D.
pacifist or tier lady.
Well, a tea lady or leech.
Or
Pacifist.
leech.
Oh yeah,
Tier
he,
lady.
he could actually be the he could actually
Yeah.
Just casually putting the leech token on Justin.
Alright, guys. My leech host is Keith.
Oh fuck yeah.
Don't tell him.
That's not what you told me, Justin.
Rollo's just jealous because I'm the special one and he's not.
So special.
Oh, Rolo, you've become a king in the last day.
That's true.
How did you get that promotion?
It's all about your energy. You gotta dress for the job you want.
Bro just made it to the end of the chessboard.
You need a crown.
I
mate.
really hope you've changed your outfit when we wake up tomorrow.
Oh man, that is a great idea.
I would do so much funny or prop comedy like that if I didn't have my recording camera on at all times, so there isn't any time where I'm hidden.
Need one of those intermission screens.
Yeah, Keith is preparing a joke. Please stand by.
Yeah, please stand by.
And like and subscribe.
Oh, there's that phrase again.
Do you ever just look deep into yourself and find only things you hate?
There's another phrase. Should we try and kill Justin again tomorrow? Because it's becoming a bit of a meme.
I mean,
I
it's
think
going to
that's
win
a
us the game
wonderful-
eventually.
Yeah.
My amnesiac ability is I can't die.
You cannot be executed for the first 2 days of the game.
Yeah.
So we might as well try it for a third just in case.
Yeah. And the fourth and the fifth.
Maybe like you can only die by at night.
That's, yeah, you could die night.
It's like the reverse soldier.
This is just some, just
I can only die if nominated by the leech host.
Mm. Which is not Weedy. We know that.
I'm not what?
The lead host.
I could be the leech host. Justin, am I the leech host?
No.
Okay, wait, actually, I have a gigabrain idea. Charles
That's
is the leech host, and he is the evil harlot that is only ever going to select members of the evil team at night.
Ooh.
Great picking, Keith. He's basically won the game. The evil team.
Well, what if they pick the Traveler's Elite Host and Traveler leaves?
The leech dies.
That's such a good point.
Man, there's some messaging going on down there.
Yeah, my
Hmm.
bad. Amelia's asking about my muffin recipe.
Is that a euphemism?
What are the
No, there's just
topics?
been like 17 messages back and forth about lemonade.
Okay.
Is that the key ingredient in the muffins?
Yeah.
Is that the Jagababa phrase?
You've got
Muffin.
it. My muffin recipe.
It would actually be so funny to have such an inane thing as the Yag phrase and people don't pick up on it. It's like, Keith, no one gives a shit about your muffin recipe. We're trying to play a game here. And you're like, but yes, I care deeply.
I don't know, muffins are
Good
important.
morning, everyone. You awake today to learn that May has died.
Oh.
Interesting.
So
So
I
Amelia's
DC'd
next.
who died? Oh, May.
May's
Oh.
died.
Yeah, I don't feel good about sitting here.
There's a trend. There's a trend forming.
So it could be a Zomball game. Kills the consistent.
Oh, I mean, that's because we haven't killed
Ooh.
anyone.
Alright. Josh,
It's also consistent with anyone.
True.
Josh self-killed.
Hello.
Hello.
I have heard a rumor that Rick is the tea lady,
Mm-hmm.
which means you must be good.
I'm a fan of this rumor. Well, I don't know if it's true, but I have heard that I am confirmed good in some form or another.
In some circles. Do you want to do hard claims?
So I'll tell you, I'm an outsider.
Are you the puzzle master?
I might be.
Because
If
I am
I
the
haven't
other
used my
outsider.
gifts. Ooh. Okay. I have told Charles which outsider I am, so I can't back out of it or anything like that. But if I am the puzzle master, I have not used my guess.
Yeah.
And if I'm any other outsider, I mean, I'm obviously not the recluse, because that would have that would not have allowed
Activated the tea lady.
a theoretical tea lady to work.
Yeah. So I'm the recluse. And
okay.
I've been trying to get Charles to harlot me so that I can hear what he says that he saw, and I have not told him that I am the recluse. He just thinks that I am evil because of this, but I am trying to use this to test his alignment, and he refuses to go along with it.
As in, like, you're expecting you'll see you as an evil role.
That's if he sees me as an evil role and he comes and confronts me about it, that's going to lean more likely that he is good. If he is evil, then he knows what the evil team is, and he will be like, "Why did I get misinformation on you?"
Yeah,
and he will come and go, "You must be the recluse," right?
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. I don't know
but he just keeps saying I'm evil instead of, because I won't tell him my character for him to harlot me.
Oh, that's a weird one. I had a conversation with him on the first day, and I was like, I'm not going to tell you my character right, like on the first day in case you harlot pick me. So, but then I realized it doesn't like the Yeah. Anyway, okay. I mean, I don't think it's a Godfather game.
No, me either.
And so we're both just confirmed by outside account.
Basically, yeah. My hunch is that it is DA, but not on Justin. It like demonstrably cannot be a DA that is targeted Justin.
Yeah.
So it could be Wizard Leech, but I don't think we've seen any evidence of the wizarding world. So I'm kind of leaning towards.
Yeah. I mean,
DA
it could still be
Zomble.
DA. It could still be DA with a tea lady.
True. Well, specifically a scenario where Charles, Rick, and Justin are all on the same team. Either Rick is the tea lady or Rick is the devil's advocate, which was disproven by Justin not dying the second time.
Yeah, unless it's, and it'll be really weird if it was DA. I guess like DA Leech is a valid world, but
also
it's very niche.
Yeah. Also, May the gossiped that Justin is evil and there was not an extra death.
She's actually the gossip.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So I kind of trust that they're all good, but Charles is acting really shifty. Rick was like, hey everyone, Keith is the tea lady, and he didn't talk to me about it. So I was just like, yeah man, all good, that's me. So I got no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Socially, I kind of feel like Mills is giving me minion energy. Amelia, you're never gonna know because I think she's claiming king. And like you're never like that's just demon or king.
Unlikely demon, more likely minion.
Maybe. But it depends how quickly she was choosing it. Sorry, sharing it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh well.
Welcome back. Juan will be joining as a barista tonight. He is
Yo.
not currently in the game.
I'd like a mock thanks.
Heyo.
Let me
Oh,
just.
update.
Yeah, I'm just going to take away Juan's dead vote and token and so on to not mess things up.
Permanently.
Excuse me.
All right. Any gossips or shenanigans? Amelia,
Sorry, not a gossip.
you can go ahead anyway.
Oh, shenanigans first.
All right. Josh?
I call for the exile of June. Just kidding. What I wanted to say was,
He's gone. He's just so upset that he just left himself.
I'm joking, June. I'm joking. You don't make it. I would like to say, I am the puzzle master. So if anyone thinks they may be puzzle drunk, it would be good to know. But one thing to note is if I was Puka poisoned on night 1, then the person who's puzzle drunk would actually be sober on the first night, but then only from second night onwards, they would be drunk.
Woof. Which is consistent with Math 1.
Yeah, it is.
That's really funny.
Roller.
I had a whisper of pajama, that I thought I should share with town in case that's important to an amnesiac.
Is that a Yag phrase?
Whisper of
if it is, it's the
pajama.
first time I've said it.
And Amelia.
I just wanted to posit a world where Justin was tea lady protected by one of his neighbors, which then also clears either myself or Roller, and potentially we should therefore execute into the top of the Grim.
I endorse.
Nominations are open.
But I don't have any differentiation at all between Weedy and Mills. I don't know if anyone else does.
I mean, if we got no everlasting info, Roller will nominate Mills.
Roller has nominated Mills. Why would you like Mills to die?
This is a very low info town, and from my perspective, there's a couple of people confirmed, and Mills is not one of the people in that circle. I don't know. I've got no way to distinguish between Weedy or Mills, but I spoke with Mills, and I haven't spoken with Weedy, and so I'm nominating Mills.
Your defense, Mills.
Yeah, this is fine. It is a low information town. I'm the chef, so it's totally okay to get rid of me. I wish we were, taking someone more important off the block for this or whatever, rather than just killing Justin every time. But if we have literally no better plans, then go for it.
I have a better plan. Just kill Justin again.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah, we can always lift onto Justin.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Last time we overvoted by 2 votes. Oh, can we not keep overvoting everything? Okay.
Oh, good. I got it.
4 votes is enough. Any other nominations?
Have you shared your number with anyone, Mills? You
No.
don't need to do it publicly.
I haven't.
But, okay.
I think there's no reason not to share it though, because the evil team already knows the number of the chef, unless it's been drunk or poisoned somewhere.
Is there any ways that they can move in this game, or not really? I suppose not, right?
There's a
Wizard.
Wizard.
Yeah, but the wizard can do anything, so it's like.
Actually, I guess the chef number could reveal the location of a recluse, so I guess there is that, and there is also if Josh is puzzle master, then it could also reveal puzzle master targets.
Although, based on my artist question, oh no, it's reasonably likely it's a DA, unless Justin actually is the leech.
If it is DA, then Justin wasn't DA protect. Well, at most was DA protected 1 out of 2 times, right?
But it doesn't mean Justin was the DA target. It could just be DA somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a nomination.
Who would you like to nominate?
I would like to nominate Amelia.
Rick nominates Amelia.
I think this would help separate if Keith or I was the tea lady. It would help identify which one of us was protecting which side. It could be an interesting kill over a chef.
What's your defense, Amelia?
I don't know if there is a real tea lady or where they are, and therefore I have to assume I'm probably going to die here. I'm mechanically confirmed by another character.
All right. It'll take 4 votes to tie and 5 to put Amelia for execution. Go on now.
Is the character you're confirmed by the leech host?
Certainly not.
You're not supposed to
say.
say it out loud.
Can't say.
I can't believe the leech picked Charles. That's crazy.
Brilliant plays, really.
We should just exile Charles just to kill the leech right
Two
now.
votes.
Now that you mention it,
Is that even a thing that could be done?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Because Charles wasn't in the game.
He was though.
He was.
He was in
from
the
night
game
one.
from the start.
Mhm.
Yeah. He
Final
joined
call for
before-
nominations. Stay in
Oh,
the
I
invite.
think so.
I guess technically it is possible, but
It's very risky because people just, exile outsiders
All right.
willy-nilly.
The day
Right,
has
that was-
ended, and you have elected to execute Mills. And this time, we have successfully killed someone. Good job,
Hooray.
town.
Hooray!
No
Nice.
tea lady. No devil's advocate.
I'm so proud of us.
Oh.
That would have been a wild DA pick.
Would have.
Who voted on Mills yesterday?
Amelia, Keith,
Myself.
Charles, and Rollo, I think. Weedy dropped
Yeah.
at Rollo's request.
Yeah.
That recipe just gets better and better.
Yeah, I keep adding stuff to it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it, but raisins and chopped chips go really good together.
That would work well. And hundreds and thousands?
No, no hundreds and thousands.
Really? No fairy bread muffins?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Hundreds and thousands are kind of cursed.
No, they're not. They're the sugar staple of Australia.
It's true. My problem is that I really dislike butter. The only thing that I eat butter on is raisin toast. And it has to be completely melted from like the toast being fresh and hot. So hundreds and thousands and fairy bread together is kind of...
You don't like the butter bit.
I
What
don't
about
like
if
the
it
butter
just
bit.
wet bread and you just
Wet
put the
bread.
100,000 inside?
Just run that bitch under the tap and
Yeah,
sprinkle
yeah.
some shit on it.
Sprinkle some shit on it. Take that. Or you just fold the bread over. Just have it dry.
The hundreds and thousands hot dog.
Yeah.
Glizzies and thousands. That
You
sounds
should try it,
horrible.
Keith. You should try it. Add it to your muffin recipe.
That sounds horrible.
It'll be on MasterChef soon. You wait.
That would actually be so funny. It's like a Master Chef, but then the night's challenge is to make something that an incredibly broke person would eat. So they have the like single white bread slice folded over hot dog.
Yeah. And then you do like a calorific study of it, and if it's the one with the most calories wins.
That's really funny. You have to like by eyeball pick out the best hot dog. I guess you could also do a single splash of tomato sauce.
It would stick to the 100,000. Certainly stick to the tomato sauce. Be like a pizza. You could even do like pizza hundreds of
I'm
thousands.
turning my headphones off. What the fuck is this blasphemy? Hundreds and thousands on pizza sounds.
They might melt a bit. You have like little dots all over the place.
I was tuned out and just heard hundreds and thousands of pizza.
Bro comes off mute to experience pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Rick is just trying to torture
yet.
me because I don't like hundreds and thousands.
Not yet.
Did Ewan
I
move?
think they're overrated.
Yeah.
No, he's still next to you, Charles.
He's moved.
He's still next to you.
Keith
Oh no, he's
kind of-
down by Keith.
Yeah. What?
Hello, surprise.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's moved next to the tea lady.
He's
Oh.
giant
Yeah.
Jewin now.
It's the
Jewin
unreleased
just wanted
I
to come
can't
hang
get
out with my
my
bestest bud.
recipe.
Oh,
I
yeah, you
never
can't get
know.
now.
He wanted to shut down the whisper machine.
He did. He shut
Exactly.
it down. Yeah.
Damn. My whisper of pajama is falling apart.
But
Thank Alan.
Keith, you can just pass the recipe through Jewin. It won't matter.
True.
Make any difference.
Alright,
Just
Julian,
keep
get
going.
a pencil and a piece of paper.
Sure.
Right, First
And some
ingredient,
hundreds and thousands.
single pajama.
Yeah. Oh, there's that pajama word.
The... Okay.
Yep.
Oh dear.
We've got tomato. Does it mention tomato sauce, John?
Oh my god, the cook is real.
Yeah.
He's cooking.
So it's tomato sauce and then hundreds of thousands on top.
In a pizza oven.
I don't think you would need to put it in a pizza oven.
Yeah.
Does a pizza base need to be cooked?
Yeah. Would you like just?
Have you
dough?
tried eating raw dough?
No, I mean like the pre-made or starters or whatever that you get.
Oh, you mean a pre-made base? Well, if it's already cooked, then the base would already be cooked.
Yeah, but are they already cooked? It's not like a loose doughy thing. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's like probably partially cooked.
Okay.
They're never cooked. I make pizza. I make pizza all the time. It's raw dough.
Okay.
It's a
It's
special
just
mix.
hardened somewhat. It's just
Well,
got a
it
bit of
uses durum
concrete in
wheat.
it.
Might just because it's frozen. That's probably why.
No, mine's just on the regular shelf. It's like next to the burrito wraps and shit.
Pizza bases.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they're authentic. They're
And
just
bread.
like some form of fast version.
Maybe it's just bread.
Well, essentially, yeah.
No, I'm sure
Bread-
they come
bread,
direct
salt,
from
and
Italy.
water. A little bit of yeast.
You put it in the oven and it turns into toast with pizza toppings on it.
You can do. I'd use my leftover dough and just make bread. It's easy.
True. And then you get to put tomato sauce on the bread, and then
And
have
hundreds and
leftovers,
thousands.
basically.
You got it.
Yeah. So, new character concept idea. It's like the Yagababble, but you
Mhm.
deal psychic damage to the other players by saying horrible things for them to listen to.
To eat.
No.
Making disgusting recipes.
Oh, is this just the Empire madness? But you make people mad about disgusting things.
Mm.
Like, if you were not mad that hundreds and thousands on pizza is a great time, you
yeah,
might
that's
die.
it. If you are not
Choose
mad
two
that
foods.
surströmming is actually delicious.
It's
Yeah.
Or whatever.
delicious.
Good morning, everybody. There's a new traveler in town, Juin, the barista, who is
died.
alive.
Okay.
But
Revived.
with Juin's arrival comes death as well.
Oh no.
Charles has died, and Keith has died.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
Pog. This is what I
Get
wanted all
chatting.
along.
That's a lot of deaths.
Wait, and Charles doesn't come and talk to me immediately? That's cooked.
Wow, that is kind of cooked.
He harloted me last night. That's why we died.
I'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you, Keith.
We can all hang out. What's up?
So, what did he holler at you as?
He hasn't said, and I didn't tell him what my character was. So what he says is going to be really important, because I'm the recluse.
Ooh.
Which is why I wanted him to do it, and I specifically did not tell him.
Nine players, so two.
Yeah,
base
so
house.
Rolo and I are confirmed by outside account, as best I understand it.
Rolo.
Yeah.
Rolo claimed outsider?
Yeah.
So you're saying we have three?
Who's the third one? Josh.
Yeah.
I don't believe Josh.
What outside is Rollo claiming?
Buzzmaster, same as Josh. That's why I don't believe Josh. If you believe that Rick is the tea lady, the thing that stopped you from getting executed, then you know Rollo was good.
Interesting.
Unless if you are just in fact the leech.
Interesting. I don't know. This feels kind of weird. Is this game really this easy?
Well, if the leech host is next to the tea lady, it might be really bad.
If you can discern that Rick's the tea lady, that means other people can. And if other people can, why is Rick not dying first?
I'm not sure. The
Interesting. Alright.
other thing I've now realized is that it cannot be a zombie game
Why?
because we executed during the day and 2 people died at night.
Oh. Wait.
So one of which could be the harlot.
That's not true.
We executed Mills. And then either Charles
You
or
could have
I
been-
died to Charles's ability, and then
Harlow could have been both.
it could have been both. In which case it could be Zombo. That would be awkward.
Yeah. Anyways, let's execute someone else today. Again.
Yeah. It's been helpful so far. Hang on, Rick. I'm hoping to get invited to an existing chat.
Okay. Well, let's chat while we're here. I'm the tea lady. Amelia's the demon. Amelia's the demon.
I'm leaning
Can we-
towards that theory right now. I'm pretty confident Charles is evil, actually.
He harlot checked me, by the way, and you know that, I think,
I do
because
know
he
that,
told
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. He's checked one other person, and then he checked me last night.
Yeah.
Hence the dying.
Right. So it's either Weedy or Amelia, because Rollo, Justin, and I are good. DA can't protect twice in a row.
Yeah.
I'm tea lady.
Well, Justin would have to be the leech.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't be the tea lady. What would I be?
It doesn't matter. The tea lady wouldn't do anything.
I know, but I'm the tea lady, so why would I be?
Yeah, you could still be the tea lady, but Justin could be the leech.
Could be the leech
instead
yeah.
of good player.
Who's the leech?
Justin. That's what he claimed.
We need to get the host. I think it's Amelia.
Is it?
I think it's Amelia.
Weedy, as much as I love to have a gab, I'm trying to talk to Charles, the person who harlot selected me last night, and then immediately went into a chat with somebody else and refuses to talk to me.
Oh yeah, that was me because I hadn't spoken to Charles this game.
And now
It
he's
is the
talking to
same.
He also
Amelia.
sent me the message pajama, so I felt like
pajama
you know,
game.
That's pretty funny.
Pajama?
that needed to be answered. You know.
Oh, pizza, hundreds and thousands.
Geez, there are some long chats today. This is
There are some long chats.
Yeah.
suspicious.
It's better to stay in town.
So,
Much safer here.
I don't know. I've pinged them both plenty of times and they have not let me in. So I think
Check
they're
the
both
numbers,
evil.
you know.
I genuinely think Amelia and Charles are evil here.
Mills, you didn't tell me anything about yourself.
Oh, I have on yesterday. Were you not here? Were you not in town yet?
Yeah, Mills shared.
Oh,
Oh, Jew and we should have a
Welcome
chat as well.
back, everybody. Feel free to gossip, but I'm opening nominations now.
Sorry, what was the number?
Rick,
43.
who would you like to
Great
nominate?
film.
Shit.
I would like to nominate Amelia again.
All right, Rick nominates Amelia. What's your offense?
So I'm the tea lady, protecting Rollo and Justin. I think Amelia found out about that, pushed the sus up north to Mills and Weedy. I think the sus is east-west. There is some proof to my tea lady-ishness in that we tried to run over Justin in a truck twice, and both times he survived. Could be a leech, in which case we'd be after a leech host anyway, so Amelia's a good kill.
What do you say to this heinous accusation, Amelia?
Keith told me on day 2, I think, that you were the tea lady. So I've known for ages. I just didn't obviously want to shout that from the rooftops. Whilst I am not the demon, I could 100% be a leech host if it is in fact a leech game. I've been pretty public about my role. I'm the king, so tonight would be the night that I get info. Yeah, I don't know. I could be leech host, so
Can I add
happy
Perkman to
to
this?
die.
I'm happy to confirm Amelia.
There's a perfectly valid world where Amelia is evil, but I've never seen a king get info or even make up info. So I just want to let this happen. And I'll vote on Weedy because from my perspective, we're never going to vote on Justin. If Justin's the leech and Rick's the leech host, that's upsetting, but very unlikely. So
I'll nominate myself.
Yeah, we need to execute
did you have...
for Zomble math.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Juin, you
I wanted to just correct Rollo there quickly, and I've been the Philo King / not the Philo at all / not a king. So it has been bluffed before. But yeah, Weedy can nominate themselves.
All right, Weedy nominates themselves. Why would you like to do this, Weedy?
I would like to kill either me or Rollo today. Me because I'm trying to make sense of my artist information. Again, I asked if either the Devil's Advocate or the Leech are in play, and I learnt a yes. At the moment, Justin is the only Leech candidate. However, I understand there's a gossip that Justin is evil, and we only got 1 kill, so it seems like the gossip is unlikely. Therefore, if there is a Leech in play... Actually, if there is a Leech in play, I'm a terrible kill. But if there's not a Leech in play and I'm just puzzle drunk, we shouldn't kill me. This is a terrible idea. Don't kill me.
Voting starts now.
I currently believe it's a Zomble. All the kill maths consistent with Zomble.
Whoa, we're getting nothing on this?
Yeah, we had 2 non-executions, and then we had deaths. And then 1 execution and no deaths.
Can I
like to nominate... Sorry.
Can you nominate me, Amelia?
Can I give?
Hey,
some
whoa!
information?
I was in the.
Sorry,
queue.
Amelia, go on.
I just didn't want to talk over people. Sorry. I would like to nominate Keith, which is the reason why I didn't vote on Weedy.
Amelia nominates Keith.
I am willing to believe the tea lady, and I'm willing to believe Justin is good based on the gossip seeming to not go through. My only other living demon candidate is Weedy, who just nominated themselves, which, you know, could be Leech, Zomble, whatever. But there is some pertinent information that squarely puts Keith as a Zomble. I don't know if the person's willing to say
Yeah,
or not.
I'm willing to say
but
it.
Keith has been seen. Okay, Keith has been seen as a Zomble. I don't have a lot of other living candidates.
What is your defense, Keith?
Day 1, first conversation, I talk to Charles and I say, hello, I would like for you to harlot me. And he goes, what character are you? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you because I want to hear what you see as the harlot. That is because I'm the recluse. I claimed the recluse only to Amelia on the first day. And since then I've been, I was told that everyone was the tea lady, so I stuck with that and whatever. I specifically was doing this to try and find out Charles's alignment because that would split up the tea lady because apparently Charles as the harlot had selected the tea lady and seen tea lady. Having seen me, I am the recluse, I know that I would show up as an evil character. The harlot, if evil, would know who the evil team is and would come back and go, oh, I saw something junk, you must be the recluse. The harlot, if good, would come back and go, well, I saw you as this evil thing, you must be evil. But then we both died, so I can only be the Zomble. So only can he say I am the Zomble. Regardless of whatever the storyteller showed, he can only say that I am the Zomble. I am also the only person who has been publicly solving the math of the executions and deaths at night, pushing that there is a Zomble narrative, which would be detrimental to myself if I was in fact the Zomble. I am happy to die here, but we have few executions left in the game.
there's another world as well where this is fantastic bluffing, and now there's panic because you know you've been caught out on it. Because
I
you
will
knew that if I had
happily
looted you
lie
like
here.
night one or something, I would have seen evil, and I would have been on your side the entire game as the good harlot playing for the evil team.
If I was the Zombul, you as the harlot would know that I was evil, and then
If I
me
was evil,
beseeching you to harlot me would be asking the storyteller to kill us both. But if you were a good harlot, that would never happen because that would be to my benefit.
Silence in the court. Voting starts now on Keith. 3 votes.
My defense is Charles is a moron.
If Keith is the Zombul, we have time to do this. I kind of want to.
Okay.
Well, we're getting a lot of this. Can we not? I think it's better for me to get executed here, because if I get executed and survive, that says a lot of information. If I get executed and die, that's very, very spicy.
Rollo, can I postulate another idea that
Yeah.
either you're Justin is the leech host and I'm protecting you?
I did mention that as one of my darkest fears.
Does that mean that we actually want to get rid of Rick?
Yeah.
Justin nominates Rick. Bang.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to lift this off Keith. I don't know if you want to lift this off Keith, but anyway.
What's your offense, Justin?
In some weird world where there's a DA that protected me in night one, and then somehow some other way to protect me for the second day in a row to push that Rick is the tea lady. In only that world, Rick is evil.
But does this fit in with Wheaty's Puzzle Drunk world as well?
I don't know. Oh, the DA also fits in with the artist, and I don't fucking know. Because I don't know, it's looking like everyone else is willing to die or confirm somehow or some shit. So I'm having a hard time placing two evils. Obviously, I'm not evil.
Justin, do you think you could be
What is your
puzzle
defense?
I don't know.
I think the harlot can confirm I am the tea lady, so I'm not saying I'm assuming I'm not evil, but my concern is that if it is a leech host, I could be keeping them alive. I don't know if we want to lift this. I don't know if we want to lift this off Keith though, because the zombie world's also likely.
Yeah. I'm voting to allow other players to get to 4 if they want to.
I think this is going to
Tying
end
it
in
is really
tie.
bad.
I will leave my hand up,
We
and
spent
someone else smarter than me can make the decision.
It will take 3 votes to tie and 4 to execute.
We need
Go
a
on
need
now.
4 or not
Then
enough.
again, if Charles was evil, he just wasted his dead vote.
we spent a dead vote.
Executive
to get...
decision. We're not doing it.
Yeah, great, cool. I love this for me.
Just quickly, is there a town crier? Have we heard of a town crier?
Rick is safe.
Earlier in the game, yeah.
There is one. Yeah.
Oh, that disappeared.
Oh, this is a weird ass game.
I'm just trying to figure out who could be puzzle drunk apart from an artist, because like the other roles that in game, like it's either clearly not puzzle drunk or they're not really useful to puzzle drunk. Like
Gossip
could-
could
I
be
could
puzzle
be
drunk if Justin is.
Can I add one extra thing? It's 2 outsiders by default. We have 2 outsider claims.
We have 3.
Okay, 2 of them are the same character.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of outsider claims.
I'm the only one
Final
claiming
call for
Recluse, and I've only
nominations
otherwise
or
heard Puzzle
input.
Masters.
Does anyone want to come out as Puzzle Master?
I've already publicly come out as puzzle.
Yeah, just claimed.
Oh yeah.
I have 3 unique.
All right. The day has ended, and you have decided to kill the dead corpse of Keith. And Keith
Zombie Keith
is dead even more, and everyone sleeps. Good night.
He's not a zombie.
What?
His name
Oh my
lies.
god, I'm so shocked. Charles,
So-
if you're the good
Oh my
harlot, that would
goodness.
never kill the Zombul.
Well,
But why did you want him to pick you as a harlot when you're? If you're
I
actually
literally explained my logic on the block. If he's the evil harlot, he knows I'm not a member of the evil team and would then be able to solve that I'm the recluse immediately. If he is the good harlot, he would see me as an evil character and then come back to everyone and say that I am evil. But,
Yeah, but
what
what if you
happened
are
on that
just
day,
evil?
you woke up and went and talked to Amelia, your demon, and said, how can we pin this on Keith to get an execution that's not you?
Also, during the night, Charles messaged me and was like, "So Keith is evil. I saw him as a demon."
That's what Charles said
I
to
didn't.
me.
I didn't even
straight
want to
away.
give the role until we had worked it out first.
That's so funny. I had literally also told Rollo that I was the recluse. This is the two people I had told privately before you came out trying to execute me.
Keith, I'll say I wasn't a fan of killing you. I wanted to die. I wanted to kill myself or Rick.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to tell Charles you were the recluse because I wanted you to get a social read on him if you had a conversation. And I recommended to Charles to go and talk to you to give you that chance for a read. But my
Yeah.
takeaway from this was that you both are reading socially good to me.
Well,
And so, like,
I disagree. From my perspective, Charles has to be evil and setting me up as a frame.
but even if he is, he's now been proved wrong. Like, you're provably good now. Well, you're provably...
Yeah. I am provably
actually...
smart, and Charles is provably stupid.
No, that's rude.
No, the storyteller showed... the storyteller showed you as the Zomball, knowing that they would kill both you and the harlot,
Yes.
right? So, like, like this is
Keith,
a storyteller
brilliant,
calculated maneuver to use the outsider to its fullest.
Yeah, but the thing is, what did that really accomplish? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, we accomplished enough that we executed Keith yesterday, rather than executing...
Well, we also just wasted a kill on him today.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, like, there were, I would have been perfectly happy with Rick, myself, or Weedy dying yesterday.
We couldn't get the votes.
Does the Godfather require? Oh, it says died today, not executed. Okay, good.
Look, I'm sorry that was obviously not the right execution, but there was definitely a world where it could have been.
Yeah. No, I understand the world, and I can understand the desire to rule it out, which is why I dropped to make sure that we could rule it out rather than risk tying or anything like that.
My master plan from minute 0, when I tell Amelia that I am the recluse, and I ask Charles to harlot pick me, and also I beg the storyteller to kill me with the harlot, and then also show him that I am the Zomball.
The thing is that set up a world where you're actually evil, claiming the recluse, and now you've got a good harlot on your side because I've spotted you as evil.
But then where's the other outsider?
It doesn't. That's a great question. That's the whole point of the game.
I guess part of the reason why I was okay with executing Keith as well is because there are 3 outsider claims, and so if it is Godfather, it's only if the minion is a Godfather that all 3 of us can be good.
Does that mean we've solved for the minion and the minion then? So we solved for Godfather, and then assuming,
we know it's not
assuming
evil
I'm
twin.
sober, that means it must be a leech.
Yeah, so we know it's not evil twin for sure. DA maybe. There's been no real.
If it's not Godfather, I could see DA.
DA could not have activated.
Or it could be a really, really
a really subtle wizard, like a really cheeky one.
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to announcements in terms of if there's been any sneaky wizard clues.
I'm surprised the tea lady's still alive.
Yeah.
If everyone's known for ages, I'm very surprised the tea lady's still alive.
Yeah. It's very...
Are there like random kills in this game?
I mean, if it's a
Yagababble.
Oh, Yagababble, yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's probably not a Yagababble world.
So it's really the whole... let's say, for argument's sake, that Rick is the leech host, tea lady, and just sitting next to Justin, the leech. That means that I, as the other person next to you, get a free pass until the end of the game to be in because otherwise it confirms that you are poisoned, which is very entertaining.
Or confirms Justin evil. But
does Rick have to be the leech host? Can't it be anyone who's alive?
Oh, it could, yeah. So,
but it's setting up that world.
Just to be clear, Justin originally was happy to kill you, Rollo, and I switched it to try and make sure that it wasn't that.
DA.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
It's still possible, but I originally was, when I spoke to Justin, came out the first turn that I was going to try and get you nominated and executed to test tea ladiness. So if I'm the host, I'm poisoned.
Yeah.
This is a very confusing game, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would thought more likely is that one of the neighbors is the host.
So now would be a very good time to know if I guess if we're playing with a chef 0 or a chef 1. I feel like.
Yeah, if it's a chef 1 with recluse next to leech.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's not
It's
many
a-
living people left.
It's a chef 1.
It's a chef 1. Okay.
Oh boy.
But
Does
then
that
we-
mean that the game's solved?
Then we also have the puzzle master to consider. Like,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
the
puzzle?
problem. Oh,
is
yeah,
that
there's
info
also-
puzzle mastered?
No, the puzzle master would have to be the gossip. Right, so in the world where Justin's the leech,
True.
the chef 1 could be Recluse and Justin, and then the gossip said Justin was evil, but we only got 1 kill, and that would be a puzzle drunk
Yeah.
gossip.
It works.
Which is viable.
Yeah.
So if Justin's a leech, it's
what was
made
that,
you or me,
Roller?
Roller, the host potentially.
What I was
Why
saying,
did he
Charles,
miss
is if the chef 1 is real, it could be Justin the leech next to Keith the recluse, and then the
Good
gossip would be puzzle
morning,
drunk.
everyone.
Right. Okay.
Dead in the night. That is Rick.
Thank
And
God.
also, Rollo has choked on puzzle pieces.
Oh, I would like to claim Moonchild and choose Juan.
Heard.
All right. We won't allow private convos
How
for
did
our.
deaths?
And then
I guess we will allow a little bit of private
I
convos and
probably
bring it
think
back in a
you
minute.
shouldn't, but never mind.
Yeah.
Wait. What? Hold on.
if you want to, you
Hang
can
on.
nominate one
The
of them, and then I'll be
barista
shouted back out of
acted
their
on the
private-
leech.
Is that true?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Unless there's a Yag phrase. No Yag phrase?
I don't think it can be
It's
a
either
yag.
Yag or barista demon, yeah.
Does the demon really need to be baristed? Well, Rick and...
Yeah, it's
Just
well,
their
any
ability
player,
works
yeah.
twice.
Well, is any other player claiming to be baristed because they learn if so?
Wait a second. Are we in Zombie World still or no?
No.
Can Weedy and Amelia be
Not
both
saying like-
evil? And they're right now organising.
I mean, yeah.
I believe Weedy and Amelia are evil.
Oh.
I
Whoa,
just
whoa,
don't
whoa,
know
whoa, whoa,
which
whoa, whoa.
one
Justin,
is.
I really
Whoa,
need to
mate.
talk to
That's
you.
what you get for private chats, I guess.
Please, please.
Yeah, like why? Like only evil would really
Why-
need a private chat
why-
with Final Player, right? Like I don't
But
know
why is every living there are 3 living
Hold on. It's only fair that I get to go into this. chat as well.
non-travelers and they've all had private chats.
Oh,
I
Weedy.
genuinely
Oh,
think
oh my
Amelia
God,
is the
let me go.
minion, Justin is the leech, which means Weedy must be the host.
All right. I'll bring everyone back now. Boing.
That got correct information?
Weedy did nominate themselves yesterday, and nobody voted on it. I was willing to vote on it. I was the only one that voted on Weedy yesterday.
I had a very good
I'd be
defense
happy to.
myself.
Or you're the leech host.
Everyone, welcome to the final 3+ Traveler. Nominations are already open.
I rather would like to call for the exile of Juan.
All right. What say your offense?
I Moonchild picked Juan, and since my ability doesn't have the chance to kill him if good, by hell or high water, I will kill him if good now.
All right. Juan, what's your defense?
So our minion count is 2 minions, right?
Nope.
Plus
One,
demon.
one.
Is it 1?
9 base.
Can
Yeah,
never
9
do
base.
counting. Oh, because travelers, I got mixed
Yeah.
up. Yeah. I mean, then I have no defense. Whatever.
All right. Counting down now.
Yeah,
I
it
for
confused
one
the hell out of
think
me
Juan
as well.
Stay in town and has, there's space for Juan to move in.
All right. 8 votes is enough. Juan has been exiled.
Can we do a round robin and also get someone to claim they've been baristed?
Can I ask Amelia to start, if that's the case?
I
Yes.
will start with you, Juan, and go
What
clockwise.
that's not anti-clockwise.
And
All
go
right.
clockwise.
No, I give my spot to Amelia. I won't talk.
Okay, you know what? I'll go anti-clockwise. Amelia.
I was baristed last night. I am genuinely the king. I have claimed that all game. I learnt Wizard and Amnesiac. I could very well be Leech Host.
May.
I'm the gossip, and then the first day I gossip Justin is evil, and so the following night, and then is only one person die, and then the day two, my gossip is the character king is not in play, and then I die on that night.
And Josh.
Puzzle Master ID died on the second night. I did not get a chance to ask my question.
Mills.
I'm the chef of a one.
Weedy.
Artists asked if Wizard. No, it's not Wizard. Devil's Advocate or Leech are in play. Learned a.
Oh, I think you cut out just at the end, Weedy.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. I asked if artist asked if Devil's Advocate or Leech are in play. Learned a yes.
Cool. Charles.
Harlot, I picked Rick and got Tea Lady Knight 2. I picked Amelia and got King Knight 3. I picked Keith and got Zomble Knight 4. And then I died.
Rollo.
I am the Moonchild who picked Juan. Not that it mattered.
Rick.
Tea Lady.
Justin.
Amnesiac.
And Keith.
I am the Recluse and not the Zomble.
And that's your round robin. Juan, did you want to add?
This is a question about how barista works. Is it specifically some of my alignment, like stability trigger twice? I knew it.
It doesn't have to be your alignment, but as a storyteller, I would try to help your team with your ability.
It's about what's most balanced. So we may do evil, we may do good, we may do a mix.
Okay.
Rick.
Just wondering from the town, how did we get 2 deaths last night? Is that Godfather?
We didn't execute. No,
We didn't
no
get
outsider died during the day.
Oh, Barista Leech would do it actually.
Yeah.
Who
Or
did you choose?
Wish.
Who did you choose, Joe?
They don't choose. The storyteller
I
chooses.
Fucking pick.
I was
Okay.
baristed. I saw Wizard and Amnesiac as my two characters. Now, if that's between Justin and Weedy, then the game would be over because we'd have no. Oh, it could totally be a Zomble. I was going to say I think Rick has to be the wizard who died as a price for his wish.
What was my wish?
Maybe to be a fake tea lady, like to have the tea lady ability to protect.
Charles saw me though as Tea Lady. Not only did I protect Justin twice in a row, but Charles saw me. That's one hell of a wish.
Look, honestly, maybe I'm the execution today. I could very easily be the leech host.
But you're supposed to be sober by the barista.
No, it's one of the two
I got-
abilities. So it's either you double or you're sober and healthy.
Shouldn't the king have gotten 2 nights of information by this point?
Info, I haven't been able to figure out, unfortunately. I wake up every night and pick a player. I've only been able to get hot on it has something to do with my target's neighbors.
Have you been able to pick dead players and
I picked Weedy and got a 0. Rick and got a 1. Rollo and got a 0. Oh, did I pick? No. I picked Amelia before Rollo and got a 0 roll. Oh, maybe not. I forget. I didn't write it down. But I got the only one I got was when I picked Rick. Across Weedy, Rick, Rollo, Amelia, and then Juan. I got today. I just asked if it has something to do with evil alignment, and I got a no.
Okay. Is it possible?
I have no clue.
If Justin is good, is it possible that Justin is just puzzle drunk?
Puzzle drunk Amni would be.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty cruel, but
Or leech
I
host.
wouldn't put it past Alan.
Leech
Or
host
leech,
seems more
or leech
likely.
host. Yeah. Like Alan does some cooked things, so like yeah.
So
I'm fucking
We're-
stumped.
this is a weird game. So if Weird is evil, he has not made himself a leech candidate because he's just given verifiably true info,
Mm.
right? Like
Yes.
like all info is kind of pointing at leech worlds,
Hmm.
and so he's not putting himself as a leech candidate.
Amelia tried, but she was picked by, or Barista
mean-
picked.
I just want to say
Amelia's-
socially, I'm not the leech because I literally told Rick I'd rather kill Rolo first, and then he nominated me.
That's
So
correct.
if I tried to kill Rolo with Rick claiming to me Tea Lady and Rolo actually died, that would just push myself as leech.
Keith, who do you think?
I'm kind of struggling at the moment. Amelia's information is trying to specifically push a Zombul world, and Zombul is possible.
Should
I don't
based
think
on the
so.
kill
Rick
pattern.
was alive at the time I. Is that how that works?
No, the demon kills before the king receives information.
King is after a Night Order, so
Oh.
You could have only received the 2 other alive players' characters.
Oh.
So your information
also
says
that
that it is only a Zombul, and that fits the kill pattern. Except we would have had to have gotten an
Amelia's
extra
leech
death
host.
somehow, which must have been from the wizard.
Could Amelia be puzzle drunk?
I
She
think
could
I'm
be
just
puzzle or
leech
leech
hosted.
host.
Amelia
Yeah.
could be.
yeah,
If it's a Zombul, we can kill Amelia and get another go. So like,
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of am
Amelia
on the
might just be the leech,
Amelia.
leech that picked me.
There's no way to
Tried to
know.
give Amni and Wizard to try and fake being leech hosted or puzzle drunk, but messed up Night Order.
It's a really easy time to get disconnected, huh?
There was already someone on the block. That was after literally me
That was
having
Count
6
Gride
votes.
check. Yeah.
I thought
A
May was
second
Vampire.
call for nominations, and the day will close in a minute.
I like from my point of view, as a traveler who didn't see what happened earlier, but I gather Justin survived an execution. The
Two.
simplest world is Justin's a demon and Amelia's the leech host, or Amelia is just a demon who got 2 kills last night. So in all worlds, we kill Amelia that I have, unless we find another world where we need to kill Weedy or Justin.
I mean, I could have been the leech host that was protected by Rick. I haven't been able to figure out my Amni info at all.
Justin was executed twice in a row, John.
There is also the whole. No, wait, no, never mind.
Is there
Just
a
to be
world
clear,
where
I guessed what was it? Something to do with neighbors, and it got a hot. The neighbors are drunk or poisoned and got it didn't improve. It was a warm.
It was leaning on me though, Justin. You're there was a 1 on me and 0 on everyone else. You said.
Yeah, but I got a hot on something to do with your neighbors and got a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have no idea what that means.
Final call for nominations, day ending in 10.
I'm gonna nominate myself.
Amelia nominates Amelia.
Amelia's just a leech.
Outcome.
Either my information suggests there's a Zombul, in which case, if you execute me today, we'll get another day, and that's okay. Or my information suggests that I am drunk, which could be Puzzle Master, in which case, rip the town, or I could be Leech Host, in which case, you should definitely kill me.
Also pertinent, the chef won kind
Oh no.
Very.
That's unfortunate timing.
You disconnect Rolo.
Yes.
F1. The chef one implicates Justin more so than Amelia because they're recluse.
Recluse.
And in the worlds where Rick's the wizard with a price, Rick and Justin are evil together as well.
Sorry, why does it implicate me more? We were both next to Keith.
Recluse. No.
Jewin wasn't there at the time
Jewin
that the chef
wasn't
got the
there.
info.
Oh. I guess that's
Alright,
fair.
voting
That implicates
starts
both of
now.
them.
I'm actually leaning more towards Mills being a Zombul candidate.
We'll wait for May.
Of the chef that did not come out early with chef
Alright,
info
voting starts
until
now.
prompted.
I'm pretty sure we just have 3 evils, like Amelia, Jewin, and Rolo.
Let's not overvote this.
If I'm evil, why would I die in the night there? I was a good leech host candidate.
I mean, you could be a Zombul as well, Rolo.
But then we'll have another
Amelia
night.
is
to deal
marked
with it.
for execution.
We can kill me.
Day
You
ending
can
in
kill me
10.
tomorrow if we get another day.
Can somebody please nominate Mills?
I agree with
think-
Mills not coming out with chef.
Okay, but Keith, if it's Zomble, we can kill Amelia and we're fine, right?
I'll nominate Justin.
Weedy nominates Justin.
We only
What's
had
your
3
vote?
seconds left. Panic nom. Justin can nominate a dead player if necessary after. I think Justin is a more likely leech host than Amelia. Or I don't even remember my logic.
Alright.
Reasons.
Justin, your defense.
Like I
Oh,
literally could
more
have given
likely
the
leech host
exact
than
same-
me because I got artist info that said there's a leech in play. Sorry, Justin.
I could have given the exact same argument Amelia had about killing myself as the leech host, or Mills being a zomble, or yada yada. So I don't know what makes me more of a candidate than Amelia, especially when I told Rick to kill Rolo first.
But you wouldn't know you're
that's
the
too
leech
late.
host. You wouldn't know you're the leech host.
All right, votes for Justin starting now.
I think Weedy's the leech, and he's trying to lift off me. Don't tie this, guys.
Amelia, we're on
in
the
my
same
world,
team.
in my world, Amelia, like the king doesn't survive to final 3. The king is either evil or the king is
3
wizard.
votes is not enough.
That's my world, Amelia.
All
That's why
right,
the tea
Davey and
lady
5.
survived so long, because it's protecting Justin.
All right, Amelia has been executed by the town and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh man.
Okay, so that's what I thought. If it is Zomble, we do have an extra day, so it's fine to
Yeah.
kill like the
Yeah,
Well, this
but
is
we
a
did.
fake out.
But a lot of good players probably.
But that means
don't
Amelia
pick up
must have
that
been
vote.
puzzle drunk? Is Amelia the
Or-
puzzle drunk?
No, because it could be Weedy the wizard and Justin the amnesiac, and I was.
Oh,
sober.
right. No, yeah. That means the Zomble has to be.
Yeah,
showing
the
his
Zomble's dead. Yeah.
Man. Nothing quite like Zomble to ruin the dramatic potential reveal of the Grim.
I know.
I don't want to keep thinking. I was sold.
What a
I wanted to go
fun
down with the
character.
ship, and now we have to keep thinking.
Can I just
I've got no dead vote. I don't need to.
Keith was the only person who's guaranteed not the Zomble, right?
Hell yeah, brother.
Cool.
Me? How can
Then
I?
it has to be Rick
Oh,
being good.
Justin and
Rolo
I are
being good.
confirmed, not Zomble.
Yes.
And Justin and Rolo can't be as well.
Because the tea lady activating.
Rolo can be, Justin can't be. Rick is confirming Justin's surviving execution.
Twice in a row, so no,
No.
DA.
Rollo
Yeah.
and Justin have to be good together. It's a wizard Zomble game.
Oh, and Justin, yeah.
Rolo and Justin have to be. Oh, okay.
But why would the tea lady survive so long?
This is a really long night for what's theory.
If I was evil, why would I have ghost voted there? Because like we were gonna kill a living player. Could have just saved my vote.
Yeah, I think you have to be good Rolo because otherwise the tea lady makes no sense unless Rick is Zomble with a DA. That's the only other world. But then how
But
does
the
he survive
DA
twice? He can't survive twice though.
I can't get it. DA can't solve twice. That's a proven tea lady, or that's a proven tea lady.
Yeah, and no one's coming.
We have 3 outsider claims, which if you're gonna believe those 3 people, it has to be a godfather.
Yeah. And no outsiders died during the day, so we don't have any like kill pattern to help with that. But there's a perfectly valid world where Amelia, you were the puzzle drunk, and that's why you saw a wizard.
Yeah.
Like that's the world where you're good and all 3 outsiders are good. Other than that, otherwise you saw a correct wizard, and from my perspective, it would mean Josh is the Zomble.
That'd be a really sucky kind of drunk, though.
Good morning, everyone. This is your final 2. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake.
I'm back, baby!
Rollo is still dead. Rollo is still very much choking.
I want you to take my ghost vote. You have to take my ghost vote.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Rollo is still very much.
It is
yeah.
the chef one.
All
So
right.
Rolo to
Nominations
Keith.
already open.
Rolo to Keith are proven good.
Not
Okay,
good.
so what
Yeah,
do we
I
think?
want to
Proven not Zomble.
Not
Juan and
Zomble.
Charles are also not Zomble.
Can't be me.
Right, I had no idea Jordan wasn't the Zombu.
So it's Weedy to Amelia. Is that
Oh,
right?
no, but
It
Weedy's
can't be Weedy,
alive.
actually.
If Weedy or Justin was the Zomble, the game would be over.
So
Yeah.
Mills,
So it's
Josh,
just Mills
May,
to Amelia. We have a 1 in 4.
Is that the right thinking? I can't see any
Is that,
other way.
hang on, is that correct? Because they couldn't have killed last night. Oh, 2 players alive is the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, if
we
the
actually-
Zombu is
you
alive,
killed a
there's
player.
technically 3 players alive if the Zombu's registered.
And how do we get the double kill the night before with Rolo?
I think it
myself?
has to be Wizard.
If it's wizard, then I'm sober, which
Yeah,
means
so
Weedy has to be the wizard, right?
I think that it is a Wizard Zomble game, and yes, Amelia, you have been sober.
So, wait, okay, so if we follow this through, right, if it is a wizard game, then one of me and Josh must be evil,
Yes.
right? Because there's no other way for there to be 3 outsiders. If it's not a wizard game, then Amelia claimed to get the double bubble king ability on the same night 2 people died, and it's impossible for 2 people to have died there, which means Amelia is just the Zomble who got the double kill.
In what
Right.
world am I claiming to get the barista if I am evil and got the barista?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the only other way. If it's not a wizard game, you literally must
yes,
be
I
the
agree.
Zomball.
So,
or you're the
Can
minion.
you post your MD info?
Also, Amelia the Zomble in Final 3 self-nomming is the lose move there.
Actually, if Amelia's a minion who knows that the demon got the double kill and then claimed to get double king info so that they look poisoned, so we kill her, and now she's a Zomble candidate, that's also a very, very spicy move if she's the Godfather, for example.
But in all of those cases, I am not the Zomble,
The demon.
right?
That's correct.
It's not the demon, I don't think. The demon wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a very weird move if you were
So
the
Justin, you pick
Zomble
a
and
person and get
announced
a
it.
number, right?
Pick a person, I get a number.
What's the
I pick
highest number you've got?
1. I picked Weedy, Rick.
So the chef one is
Weedy,
Weedy
Rick,
and Charles, and there is
is
no
it
puzzle
Rolo,
master.
Amelia?
Weedy is the
Okay.
wizard, Josh is the Zomble, that's myself.
I take offense that I am not the wizard.
Wait,
Wait,
actually,
so it's not rotating empath, is it?
wait, what was your artist
I'll make-
question, Weedy? It was Leech or...
DA. Just any way for evil players to survive execution.
We know it's not Leech now. So
Did
if
you
got
ask
a
about
yes, it'd be
Zomble?
you-
Or DA.
Oh,
Zombo doesn't survive execution.
yeah, they'd
technically
register
die.
that. Like, my wording was getting really convoluted, so I literally just asked, is there a DA or Leech in play?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But we know now it's not Leech.
May, what was your gossip that on Justin? It was you gossiped Justin was evil, right? And no one died.
Yes,
And you
I did.
died, Josh?
Yes.
A single death. You died night 2, and then May died night 3. So
That was a
Yes.
different gossip, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. From my perspective, if it's not Godfather, Josh is just the Zomble killed himself night 2. If there is a Godfather, then Amelia's evil.
Is it possible that like the
And-
Zombo, like hit someone protected and then I was a gossip? Would you kill a puzzle master as a gossip? Like
Maybe. Did you use you didn't
Can.
use it, I
I
think.
didn't use it though, so I don't know. Like,
If
it's not really
Josh is
useful.
if Josh is evil, then I have to be sober.
All right. Final call for nominations. They ending in 10.
Do you
Could it
think
also
that
be
May
still
might
be
be-
Walker?
could
Oh,
easily
no, it can't be.
May could easily have killed herself as the Zomble night 3.
That was what we
Justin
talked
or
about
Nominate
earlier, Amelia.
Josh.
Justin nominates Josh. Why would you like to do this?
I don't know. Josh self-killing as Zomble night 1 is a Josh move.
All right, Josh, what is your defense?
No, I only kill myself as a demon when I can actually die. So that's incorrect.
All right.
I don't have
Votes.
the
Does the
ability.
demon take an outsider buff when that puts them over the count?
Yeah, like this
votes
literally like
for Josh.
screws me. This
Oh,
if
yeah.
meeting this is a bluff like screws me in Final 3.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Votes for Josh
It could be. I don't.
starting
Just
now.
Weedy, be careful.
Need three
Weedy
on
might.
this.
If Weedy's evil and
Please, for the love of God, vote for
We need three
this.
on
Like,
this, otherwise we won't be
Yeah,
able
we start with
to
3.
evil lift.
So wait,
Oh,
Alright.
that's
no
our
votes.
only.
that's a
3
Oh
votes.
shit, that's
is
our
enough.
only nom.
Amelia, do you not
So-
realize we have?
Oh,
I've
is it
got a
actually?
nomination. But who are the other reasonable candidates here?
I
You're
wanted to
holding
see
the
Mills nominated, but I think Weedy's evil, so
I
I'd rather
don't
What
see
think
May?
we should risk
Think-
tying it now, right? So how
think-
many was that? Was that 3?
3.
Yeah, 3.
3.
Oh, here's a good question. Who would you not nominate, Weedy?
Yeah, I think we lost. Whatever.
I'm more interested in trying to solve it. The viable options of Rolo, who's reading good,
How can
May
we
or
roll it?
Mills.
Proven by Tea Lady.
How can
No,
we
it's
roll it?
between Mills, Josh, and May.
It's
Oh
May.
yeah.
yeah, Mills,
I'm
Josh, and May.
thinking
Why is it
May
not Amelia?
Mills. Although Chef One
The
is a great.
day ending in 5.
It's not
It's
worth
just
nominating.
May.
Yeah. If it's May won't vote on
I'll
herself.
nominate Mills.
Weedy nominates Mills. What's your offense?
Sorry, that was the last moment. I need to
Mm-hmm.
other options out. I think I don't really see Josh as a reasonable demon candidate as Zombul. I just wanted to put it to town that I think Mills with a Chef 1 is a viable candidate. I don't really know. I think
Yeah, in all worlds, Chef 1 is false.
Mills, your defense.
No, Evil Harlot.
Oh, Wizard Harlot is my Chef One world, but where
Wizard
Mills
Harlot,
is the
yeah,
zombie,
true.
the Chef One has to be false.
Oh.
The artist
Yeah,
specifically has to be puzzle drunk.
Sorry,
I don't
Keith,
think I
was
can
just
hear you.
like-
Yeah, sorry, no, that's fine.
Mills. Mills.
I mean, anything that people are saying that backs up Wizard 1, Chef 1 is helpful for me. This is, like, obviously pointless from my point of view. I mean, I think the argument against me was just I didn't claim Chef early enough. I wasn't thinking about Zombie Worlds. I definitely didn't think I'd be in this position on the final day. I did claim Chef on the very first day, like, but privately. And I just don't see myself, like, withholding that information for 3 days. If it was, far more useful for me to get that number out there. And so
Yeah, but you did withhold it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather leave it on Josh.
Is that I don't think I would do that if it was more useful for me to get information out there to disseminate this information, right? Like, it's way more useful for me to get a Chef 1 out there.
Alright, votes for Mills.
I think
Starting
Weedy has to be evil.
now.
I'm gonna vote on it because
I think this is evil. Don't vote.
I think I think it's May.
Mills is a very withholdy player quite often in these games. So like
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I think that this is fine.
well,
I mean
both
that's it either
noms,
way,
so-
right?
Yeah,
that's both
that's the
noms,
end.
so.
Mm.
Seb, you're muted.
Oh, hello, sorry. So, yeah, no other nominations can be made. So, you have chosen to execute Josh again. And that is inevitably the end of the game. So, I will reveal the grimoire. Let's see. Bang.
You can press
And let you know that the good team has won. You
Aye.
have
Are you kidding?
executed
my
your
God.
zombie
Hey.
Josh,
He really did. He
who
really did the
chose
puzzle
to
master.
kill themselves on the first day.
Well done.
So that also means that the other minion, just disconnected, was Weedy, the
Wizard.
wizard.
Yep.
And Mills, you're correct. Your Chef 1 was with the evil harlot Charles. We had a lot of good confirmation at the starting 2 days, unless we thought it was a leech game as well. We had Rick, the tea lady, who was sitting next to Rolo, the moonchild, and Justin, the amnesiac, who I'll spoil your ability now. What you're doing is you're picking a living player and you're detecting how many of their neighbors were outsiders. So, The time that you got a 1 was correctly indicating that Rick was neighboring Rolo the Moonchild. So we thought that would be good that because we didn't really have any outsider manipulation, it was just the 2 outsiders, Rolo the Moonchild and Keith the Recluse, who at one point did misregister to your ability, Justin. So you learned a 0 when you should have learned a 1 as well when you picked Amelia. And Amelia was the king. And the king was indeed double baristed. The king learnt wizard and amnesiac on the night that Rolo and Rick died. And actually, to add to that, Rolo died to the wizard wish. The wizard wish was that there would be a Yagababble phrase added to the town, and if anyone said the Yagababble phrase, it could trigger up 1 death at most. That was kind of the limit of the wish. We used that because Rolo said puzzle drunk, the Yagababble phrase. So Rolo died, and Alan gave a little clue about choking on puzzle pieces on the night he died and the following day as well. Which leaves May the Gossip, who I think made some good gossips confirming that people must be, I think Justin must be the amnesiac and Amelia must be the king, but I think May died the night you were going to confirm the king anyway, but didn't cause any deaths anyway. And that was your game of spilling tea.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Josh, I fucked up.
Justin got it.
Fucked up.
I needed to drop my hand and we could have tied it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm
So
sorry.
sad.
Yeah.
But you
So-
voted. Yeah, you voted on Josh.
You all should listen to me more often. I've been saying.
Sometimes you're evil though, Keith, and we can't trust you.
Charles just came to me and just got in my
He was
ear.
so obviously evil the whole time.
Yeah, Charles is very out of evil. I think that was more than obvious. That definitely Keith and Charles on different teams, bare minimum.
Yeah.
But probably he was good.
Yeah, sometimes I register as a different team from Charles, but
This
my
time I think
reckless
you
ability
were.
was
Charles
not
is always on his
powerful.
own team, no matter what.
He's always on his own team.
I
That's
just
so
thought Charles was
true.
in a tunnel. I thought Charles was good, but in a tunnel.
Nah.
I was just stuck on Charles confirming both the tea lady and myself, and I'm like,
You
surely
confirmed
as
that,
a
yeah.
surely as a an evil, you don't confirm
don't
that
do
many
that.
players. So
Oh,
when he
so-
was pushing on Keith, I was like, oh well.
As well when like the fact that the harlot died when confirming the recluse, I'm like, if I was the evil harlot, I would have expected to have taken down the king. You
Yeah.
know? Be like, this is help. This is my little help to the evil team. I confirmed the king, and now we both die.
Yeah. Real. Don't forget, like and subscribe.